Hiya guys, I thought tonight in the UK we'd have a look at bug out vehicles and what's available, what you should go for, and what's a while steer clear of. In the UK we haven't got a bigger choice as you guys got in America, but on the other hand we got a lot of old bangers. Why go for old bangers? Well, the choice is simple. All your new vehicles are computerized. Engine computers. Who produces the chips? Taiwan, China. If China invades Taiwan, there's no more chips, or they will go super expensive. My brother works for a plant for BMW, and they've had problems getting chips for the new Mini in Oxford. There's been delayed production there, and that's a big company like BMW. If they can't get chips, how are you going to get any? So, bug out vehicle, stay clear of anything that uses a computer. If it's got a computerized engine management system, forget it. So, first problem, chip supply in the future. If China does decide to invade Taiwan, cost of chips are going to go through the roof. If America does set up a production line in Silicon Valley in America, you still got the cost of shipping them across the Atlantic, and again, they're going to have to set a new production line. It's going to take a few years to get into production, so I can see a shortage of chips in the foreseeable future, and artificial increased inflation on prices on things like PlayStation 5, etc. So anyhow, that's the thing, we're on about cars. Go for anything pre-1995. Land Rover 90, 110, Discovery Series 1, 2, 3, Toyota Hilux, Mitsubishi Pajero, anything new than that, so that's like the Ford Ranger, Nissan Patrol. They all got Mark II Nissan Patrol, they all got ECUs. Don't think it's a problem? You're wrong. When I used to work with Volkswagen, we had a Charan come in there one day. One owner from a new car, 10 years old. Probably worth about £2 grand, £2.5 grand, second hand, Ford Galaxy America, Seat Alhambra, all the same car. For a new computer, it was £1,500, plus fitting, plus labour, plus coding of the keys. Altogether, it was about £2 grand to have a computer fitted. Car was written off just for the cost of the computer. Diesel engine cars, don't have them. So, one major advantage there, you just save yourself thousands on the cost of a computer. As cars get older, the computers do break down, the circuit boards do wear, the soldering in the circuits, they do crumble and decay from the heat in the engine bay, hot, cold, the circuits break down. Okay, that's the first reason not to get the car with a computer. Second reason, electromagnetic force. As we do know at the moment, from any nuclear explosion, if the Russians did decide to attack and launch nukes, all it takes is one to get through, and anything, I think is something like a 25-mile radius of the explosion, the EMF blast, anything with a computer, watches, microwaves, phones, TVs, cookers, the lot, it just fries the computer. So if you're in your car, it's dead, just killed it. So that's another £1,000 out your pocket. So stay clear of computer. EMF jammers. If the police have got him, not if, the police have got him, the criminals have got him. If you're being chased by baddies, and they're after your car in particular, because there's not many on the road, all it takes is they just literally fry your computer. They just lock onto the frequency of your car, and they kill your computers, what the police to do. So that's another reason I'll get a car with a computer. Modern cars. The French are trialling at the moment the system over there. If the car goes into a 30-mile-an-hour zone, the car will only do 30. If you go into a 50, the car will only do 50. Good, excellent. What if it's an emergency? What if you want to get somewhere? What if you just found out there's nukes on the way and you've got to pick your kids up from school or something like that? You've got to get your bug out shelter. You can't accelerate, you can't go faster. They're about bringing it to Britain by 2025. If you've got something like an old Metro like me, doesn't affect it. Battery powered cars, what if the reactors go down and everything? Are you going to get electricity? Say with petrol, mind, if once they stop producing petrol, be in the same boat. Might be back to the good old fashioned horse and cart. But for my money, steer clear anything with a computer. Diesel engine, petrol engine, don't matter which. For my money though, I would go for diesel. When good old Rudolf Diesel invented the diesel engine originally, it was designed to run on peanut oil. That was the original concept. Hence why the older diesels would run on cooking oil, chip fat, anything. The new diesels are so ultra refined, you try to run them on anything other than DERV, it will knacker the fuel pump. Another case, it was a Volkswagen again, a diesel pump. Customer had put petrol in a brand new Passat. By mistake in diesel, it cooked the bearings in the pump, and that was another £1,000 repay for a new diesel pump. Old car, wouldn't make no difference, it would take it. So, if you're going for a bugger vehicle, pre-95, no engine computer, preferably diesel, because you can run on oil, cooking fat, used chip fat, bottle fat from Aldi's, they'll still run on it. The car's been refined in such a way to try to stop you from doing it on modern cars. Get an old diesel, it's the way to go. What about the type of vehicle? Well, here in Wales we have snow, ice, bad winter conditions, and nothing too bad for a few years. Cars are more fuel efficient, that's a fact. But you want something that will get you up to the top of a mountain or to a safe location away from any trouble. For my money, you had to move a lot of stock, family, kids, food, the rest of it. You want nothing no less than a Land Rover 110 Series 3 Discovery, and nothing less than that. Anything like a Suzuki Jimny, forget it. Not man enough. Not enough parts around. Any Land Rover, any parts are interchangeable. Apart from the new current Tata Indian crap, original British Land Rover, go for it. Serious second option I would go for is the Leyland DAF CF150 4x4 ex-army surplus. They're available now, or have been for the last several years, from £6.5 grand. They're creeping up a bit now for a slightly rusty one. Ned Overland to use them to fully restore examples for 25 grand plus, with a radio back body on them. That's my personal choice. DAF CF150 4x4, radio back body, easy conversion to a bug out truck. 6.5 ton winch on the front, 3.5 ton winch on the rear. Standard fit from the army, and they will run on anything. They are multi-use setup for. They run such a low compression on the engine and turbo, they will take any fuel, apart from petrol. But you will take oh Christ, off the top of my head, normal diesel, oil, chip fat, same as an old Land Rover diesel. They'll take anything. So yeah, choice of bugger vehicles, go for something which is widely available in parts. Land Rover's been sold in millions worldwide. Wherever you go, you're going to get parts. Anything from a Series 1 to a late Series 110 Defender, all the parts are interchangeable more or less. Take a rack off one, axles, everything's interchangeable, and that's where you want parts availability. Anything modern like I don't know, a Humvee, something like that, unless you're in the States, there's thousands of Humvees, you ain't going to get parts. And something like a Humvee, you're going to drink fuel anyway. So that'll be a last resort for me. So yeah, tips on vehicles. Keep it old, keep it mass production, and multi-use fuel. Forget computerized, forget petrol, gets wet, you have problems starting. So that's, I'd say, the areas you want to look at. Cheers guys.